Today we are still in Frankfurt. In the last video we arrived here from Amsterdam and we are connecting here onto a flight to Washington D.C, which leaves in about 3 hours. The buses are waiting as we exit the plane, but we are not taking a bus this time. We are greeted at the bottom of the stairs by our concierge for the day, well, at least for the next couple of hours. We're out trying the Frankfurt Airport VIP service, and trust me, I'm not a VIP. Also, I think we are all VIPs. I don't like the term VIP. This is not how we normally travel. I'm a bit uncomfortable, but we're going to go with the flow for the day and enjoy it. Have you done anything like this? Let me know in the comments what your experience was. There are several options for this service. You can use the service for departure or arrival, or the third option, which we are doing, is a transfer. The basic fee includes the car service, a shared lounge in the VIP center, and food and drinks. You also have the option to book a private suite, which comes in various sizes, various options, and much more. And we have gone for a private suite. We are flying to the USA, and as we arrive at the VIP center, we first have to go through security as we're leaving the Schengen area. Security is private in the VIP center and includes a bag check and everything else which you'll find at the normal security. Once this is done, there's no more security until we arrive in the USA. I could not film here as it's an official border control and a security station. We were brought straight to our private suite and we were offered a glass of champagne, which we declined. Yes, beer's that boring, preferring water and a cappuccino at this time in the morning. This suite comes with a dining table, a small sitting section and a private bathroom. It was a comfortable space, although the decoration was a bit too classic for my taste. After we settled in, somebody came in to take our breakfast and drinks order. They respect your privacy, and if you wanted something later, we could use the call button. We both went with the Eggs Benedict, which tasted much better than it looked. My wife's eggs were served on a gluten-free bread, which was available. As some of you might know, my wife has to eat gluten-free. It's not a choice for her, and it was good that she could eat something here. For those who are also celiac or are gluten intolerant, in all my videos, if my wife has a meal, I will show it. It's always going to be gluten-free for her. The suite is on the ground floor, and we look at the platform, and there was a Lufthansa Airbus A340 parked up, and later that day it was replaced by a Boeing 747-800. Pretty cool to be so close to the action. As we were here enjoying ourselves, the concierge was handling all our documents with the airline. The bathroom was very complete. I had a lovely shower to freshen up, as we were up since 5 AM. Full disclosure, I had a shower at home in the morning, and this was my second shower for the day, and it wasn't even lunchtime. Everything was supplied, including the toothbrushes and the toothpaste, and there also was a Japanese toilet, which is something I can get used to. We got a 10 minutes notice before our concierge would be back to take us to our plane. They have a nice selection of vehicles here to collect you and to drive you to the airplane, Mercedes Maybachs, Bentleys and BMW 7s. Be kidding me, I was really hoping for the Bentley, but it was a BMW 7, which is also very fine. On our way to the airplane, I will share what this VIP transfer cost us. The price for the transfer is a mind-boggling €545 for the first person and €400 for the second person. We paid an extra €200 for the suite. This is for 3 hours, and we were actually charged an extra 300 as we stayed longer than the original 3 hours by 10 minutes. So that was very strict timekeeping. The total was 1,445 euros excluding tax, so that's quite a chunk of change. Well, the big question, is it worth it? If you can afford it, to be honest, I think it is worth it, but for us to do this as a special treat, we would be hard to justify the cost, as it's almost 1,500 euros and you can do a lot of more sensible things with 1,500 euros. Arriving at ground level next to the plane is something else. Our ride is going to take us to Washington Dulles is my favorite aircraft, a Boeing 747. Lufthansa is the only airline in Europe that I know of that is still flying them on the passenger service. Some airlines got rid of them during the COVID, like British Airways, and other like KLM operate them only for their cargo operations. It took a while for the opportunity to come around to fly on the 747. All my travels come out of my own pocket, so I combine it with work or vacation to create my content. So is everything perfect? One thing really didn't go well. Everything went well until we arrived at the plane and went upstairs to board the plane, and then there was a big delay. Catering was delayed bringing the food to the airplane, and all the crew were working very hard to get everything stowed into the airplane. The cabin crew and the ground crew were really working hard to get us on board, but we still had to wait around for quite a long time. And I do think that the VIP service should have been aware of this delay. We were finally let on, but the crew was still busy working and getting everything unpacked and ready for the flight. It still took a while before the rest of the passengers were allowed on board, so really we were quite lucky. It really was a great experience. We fly a lot, and to be able to be so relaxed sitting in the plane waiting for it to depart is a tremendous luxury. Next video in this series will be the flight to Washington Dulles on this Boeing 747 in Lufthansa's business class. So see you next time. Bye bye.